Welcome to Season 6 in My Team.
The top reward in this season is the first Dark Matter Level 40 in 2K24. Introducing the All-Star Guard who's bringing the thunder for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Start your grind towards SGA at Level 1 with his dominant rookie running mate, Chet Holmgren.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Kevin Durant, Drew Holiday out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Nesmith in at small forward. And for Boston, LeBron James out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Michael Porter, then it's Jackson, and it's Boucher in at the center position. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now that we've had a decent percentage of the season completed, Doris, what do you think is crucial for these teams to focus on heading into the second half?
I think for the most part, organizations start to hone in on a couple of things. Health, and then how do you pace yourself down the stretch of the season? You know, you see so much conversation about load management. Teams and players realize it's a very long season, and the best is yet to come with the playoffs.
Boston on offense. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Mann. He had 9 points in his last time out.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's James. Knocks it loose. Boucher passes to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Holiday against James. Holiday taking his time here. Here's Mann. DiVincenzo covering. Good on the shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
James outside. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by James.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Cleveland calls timeout. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Holiday. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Holiday. Fires it, and he hits the jumper.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Boucher finds Porter. Now here is James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And the first one at the line is good.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's man. DiVincenzo covering.
Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Cleveland. Tice comes in for Plumlee. And Payne is subbed in for Holiday. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
James passes to Boucher. James outside. Now Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
2 minutes.
Jackson against Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Jackson outside. It's James on the wing, defended by Payne. And James gets it to go. James has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Here's Nesmith. Great D that time from Porter.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The Cavs have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Tice. Here's Payne. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. DiVincenzo on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. DiVincenzo's got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Cleveland calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Shoots from 12. And another miss by Cleveland.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
And it's James with the jam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Nesmith. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot no good. And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be
11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Trey Lyles is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. James finds DiVincenzo. Back to James. There's the triple. Drops in the three. James has got 11 points.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Holiday against DiVincenzo. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James deciding where to go with it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
And the Celtics making a change here. Powell's checked in. Durant, he's checked in for Cleveland. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Cleveland calls timeout.
It's time for some T-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Duran, he's checked in for Boston. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kevin Durant.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Pass to Lee. Here's Plumlee. And they pick up 2. Plumlee's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Powell passes to James. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 17. The Cavaliers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. James against Payne. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Goes up off the inbound. And that one good. Boston has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Pass to Powell. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer, and that time sets up his teammate.
Outside Payne. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he gets it to go. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Lee into the lane. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the Celtics. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And checking out the Cavaliers, behind 2 games.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've really found success so far. It looks like they're building on their effort level and productivity from last year.
No question. They know how to win. They're proving that again here early on. They may not be built to be a dominant team, but they're not that far off.
Plumlee finds Payne to halt the run. James with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Curry, he's checked in for Jackson.
Cameron Payne, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line, LeBron
James, no good on the free throw. For Cleveland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Powell passes to Duran. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Sunday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Grizzlies is going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Here's Nesmith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Nesmith's got his second basket of the game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Holiday against Curry. Tice passes to Man. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Man's got 5. And so Curry will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Cavaliers on the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Man misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It's James on the wing. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
And Durant gets it to go.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
49. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity with shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
The shooting percentage they allow is through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping the hits, man. He would take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Kevin Durant flying high.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things, not only scoring, but doing it in an efficient manner.
James passes to DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that one's good by Durant.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
James finds Powell. There's Jackson with the three.
Well, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boucher for 3. Durant pulls it in.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Mann. Back to Durant. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the layup for 2. DiVincenzo's got 14 points.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. And the Celtics making a change here. Craig's checked in. Here's Holiday, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Shot clock at 6. Durant, pass to Plumlee from 7 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. James up top. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Craig. Second chance effort, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
And that one falls to Craig. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Payne's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Payne. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Nesmith. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And stolen by Boucher. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well," right?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Lyles, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. 5th, the Cavaliers.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Plumlee finds Payne. 5 to shoot. Over James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Cameron Payne.
And so he makes both from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
With a step back. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Craig. Good on the bucket. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
What an absolute privilege to watch one of the greats do it. Kevin Durant, fearless.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Boucher outside. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Durant, a strong finish from KD inside.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
James against Payne. James passes to Jackson. Now here's Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to James. Over Payne. Boston again missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And finished off by Tice.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
From 13, good on the jump shot. Boucher's got 8.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Payne. James with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
Curry, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Lee's checked in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at DiVincenzo. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. Especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Durant way outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket is good. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, you got to love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Payne with the bucket.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
James outside with 4 on the clock. And the layup is good. James has got 28 points for the game.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. So for Cleveland right now, Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
DiVincenzo, cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Nesmith passes to Mann. Here's Plumlee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing. Boucher
outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Porter. The shot's good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Curry against Payne. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs in 4 games and 5 nights. Injuries are always a top of the conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Man, the pass to Neesmith. From 12 feet, and again, it's Cleveland converting. Boston's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside, DiVincenzo. Curry looking it over Payne. Curry's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Payne against Curry. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jackson comes in for Duren. And it's Powell in for DiVincenzo. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Drew Holiday's checked in for Payne. Pass to Curry. Powell right side. Robbed. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Durant automatic at the rim.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Here's Powell. The rebound by Mann.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Powell finds Boucher. 4 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Mann, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Mann. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Plumlee. Covered by Boucher. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 6 here in the quarter. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Neesmith.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. And that one's good, man.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Here's Porter. A shot from the low post is good. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 12. There's 1:34 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Durant. Down low, Plumlee. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Porter. James against Payne. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
On defense, the Cavaliers. 11-point game. Craig finds Powell. Clock at 6. Craig no good. Craig with a steal. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Durant's shot is off.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
And we'll see you at the next.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Off. Stop switch.